You wanna visit the moon? NASA says sure.
But not to land, not to walk. They're just gonna drive past it, roll the window down and wave. This is Artemis II, a 10-day interplanetary road trip in a metal soda can with no pit stops and no bathroom privacy. They launch atop NASA's biggest rocket, the Space Launch System, the same rocket that took years and billions to build, and they hitch a ride in Orion, a capsule designed for survival in deep space. During this trip, Orion will do something even Apollo didn't do.
It will reach farther away from Earth than any human has since Apollo.
NASA didn't pick a straight line to the moon. They picked an insane free return trajectory, which is science for throw the spaceship at the moon and let the gravity slap it back. That single loop is almost 1 million kilometers long, more than 25 times around Earth. It's a cosmic boomerang.
If the engines dies, if the computers fail, if Windows Space Edition crashes,
gravity still drags the crew home like an angry mom. That's why NASA chose this path. It's the safest way to send humans beyond Earth orbit, because gravity never forgets its job. But miss that timing by a few minutes and you don't miss Earth, you miss existence. At the far end of the loop, the astronauts will be hundreds of thousands of kilometers past the moon. That puts them farther from Earth than any human since Apollo, roughly 400,000 kilometers from Earth, a distance that will likely exceed the Apollo 13 record of 400,171 kilometers during its lunar flyby. Just 4 people in a soda can, with Earth being a blue pixel and the moon blocking the radio signals half the time.
That's not poetic, that's loneliness measured in kilometers.
And if everything goes according to plan, NASA engineers, magicians and lab coats, they have basically co-opted the gravity of 2 celestial bodies to negotiate a safe return.
This isn't pointless sightseeing, but it is not Apollo-level drama either. Artemis II is a test run,
a demonstration that humans and machines can survive deep space, beyond low Earth orbit, and come back. But let's be clear, they're not landing, they're not stepping outside, they're not planting anything. They're just doing a lunar drive-by at about 9,000 kilometers per hour. It's like flying to Paris, seeing the Eiffel Tower through the airplane window and flying home. Congratulations, you visited the moon. Well, legally.
The whole trip takes about 10 days. 4 people, 1 capsule.
Roughly 20 cubic meters of living space. That's about the size of a delivery van. If one person has diarrhea, everyone knows. If one person is mad, the entire mission feels it. And outside the hull, radiation, vacuum, temperature spikes, debris traveling at 10 kilometers per second, or micrometeoroids. That's why Orion's heat shield is 5 meters wide and built to survive re-entry at 40,000 kilometers per hour. Space doesn't forgive. But if a space rock decides to choose violence, something like a 60 kilometers per second pebble with the energy of a high explosive round, then the crew becomes NASA confetti.
This orbit isn't a joyride. NASA is testing
life support, deep space navigation, heat shielding performance, human endurance beyond Earth's magnetic field, and this is the first time humans leave low Earth orbit in over 50 years. This loop is basically NASA asking, can we throw humans halfway to the void and get them back alive? If this works, Artemis III can try to actually land. If it doesn't, well, we just invented the most expensive haunted house in history. So Artemis II isn't a moon mission, it's a gravity mission. No landing, no glory. Just 4 humans riding a perfect arc through space, hoping math doesn't betray them. They won't touch the moon, but they will get close enough to realize humanity's return to the moon is no longer a meme. It's physics, it's engineering, it's money burned on science,
it's 99.99% of gravity and 0.01% of hope. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts down below.